What a game. 114-111. The Warriors pulled it out. The Portland Trailblazers gave them all they could handle tonight, and the championship experience from the Golden State Warriors kicked in. It was really impressive how Steph Curry and Klay Thompson responded in that third quarter. That's the Golden State Warriors. They're known to make runs, and they made their run. The Portland Trailblazers made all the adjustments that they could right off the bat. It showed in that first quarter, especially in that second quarter. They only won by two, I believe, in the first quarter, but in that second quarter, they exploded. Damian Lillard was facilitating for everyone else, but then he caught fire in that last 4 minutes. He was Logo Lillard, just shooting from everywhere. Everyone was involved. That was why they were ahead in that third quarter. Steve Kerr made championship coaching adjustments. Call it the way it is. He started to hard trap everything, and that was just really. I was really impressed by Steve Kerr and his coaching staff. Shout out to them. I know a lot of people want to give the talent on the Warriors all the credit, but without that wonderful coaching, there's no way that the Golden State Warriors win this game. And even after the game, he pretty much said, "We stole this game." So that was super impressive to watch. Unfortunate for Portland Trailblazer fans. They had that game even after the barrage from the Golden State Warriors. The Blazers withheld that punch and they took it and they took it. And then they took the lead by 8 points once again in that fourth quarter. And it just seemed like, okay, they kept their composure. My beautiful fiance just passed by me. What's up, man? No, they kept their beautiful composure. Their beautiful composure. Oh man, that's funny. They kept their composure, and I'm all sidetracked now. What was I saying? I was talking about how they withstood all those punches and they held that lead in that fourth quarter. Seth Curry was playing very well. He was playing fearless. I believe Steph said it was just like back in their Charlotte days where they would go at it, and that was fun to watch. Seth Curry, I think the over under on him was 5.5 today. He killed that. Steph did too, but still, shout out to Seth Curry, all the adversity that he has faced in his career. The Kings gave him the first shot. I actually tweeted this out. I said I wouldn't mind the Kings signing Seth Curry, backing up De'Aaron Fox. I think he's just a great shooter, can handle the ball, plays very, very tough on defense. He may not be the best of defenders, but if you buy into a system, if you're a good team defender, that will do, especially when you have that much ability to shoot from beyond the arc like Seth Curry. So, all 30 NBA teams will be looking at Seth Curry, a guy that they can possibly pay anywhere from $6 to $12 million long term. That's what I think he's worth. Like, I do think he's worth that money because he has shown that he can hit big shots in big moments and be that spark off the bench. Every good team needs a guy like Seth Curry, and he has really made such a big difference for the Blazers this year. I know that he had that broken leg and he missed almost that entire year with Dallas. And again, it's always one thing after another with them. And today, one of the cool dynamics was watching his parents, right? They were saying that his mom usually has a cocktail before every game, and she was just so stressed because of both of her sons playing against each other when in reality it should be a time of celebration. But I get that dynamic because after game one, Steph Curry pretty much said, "Oh, well, every time I looked up, she had a Blazers jersey, and that kind of threw me off. She's either with them or with me." So that siblings competitiveness kicks in. But at the same time, it's all fun and games. They both understand that it's a privilege to be able to play in the Western Conference Finals against each other. I would even suggest the Warriors letting go of Cook and signing Seth Curry. I think that'd be great for them. Seth backing up his brother and being that spark. Honestly, I honestly feel that Seth can fit on any NBA team. I really do. Seth Curry's a baller. He finished with 29 minutes, 16 points, 4 7 from beyond the arc, 5 and 9 from the field. That's how you make a difference. Plus 13 for the game. Zach Collins had a bad game today. 8 minutes with some foul trouble. Just bad fouls, too. Again, inexperience from a lot of these guys that haven't been in those situations before. Elson Turner, sorry, Evan Turner. Elson Turner is former assistant coach for the Kings. Evan Turner, 22 minutes, 6 points. Rodney Hood, 12 points. Again, very efficient, 4 of 8, 2 of 5 from 3. He's getting it done. And myself included, and almost the entire NBA universe just wrote him off. And it seems like he has had that resurgence in Portland, which is a good thing because he's gonna be an intriguing guy to look at this off season. We'll see what happens with Rodney Hood. He has a size. He can score on all levels. Can't really dribble much. He has limitations, but if you want him off the bench to score, then you sign Rodney Hood. He's proven it this during these playoffs that he's that type of guy, and I'm really happy for him. He was on and off with the Jazz. Then he struggled when he got traded to the Cavaliers. There's a lot of pressure when you play with LeBron James. It's very, very clear. And the stable leadership from Damian Lillard has really helped him just be himself, play his game, and that's just really good, right? What are people saying on Rodney Hood off the bench would be nice to back up Barnes? Tyson Warren says Rodney Hood. I'm still not sold completely on him, so I would pass, but I would like Seth Curry to back up. Uh, I rather have Seth Curry over Frank Mason and Yogi Ferrell. Who I love Yogi Ferrell, I really do, but I believe Seth Curry is on a different tier when it comes to being a backup. That's my opinion. What are people saying? Also, if you guys do want to go to any of the Oracle games for game, well, as of right now, we don't know if there'll be a game 5, but I'm pretty sure there will. I believe that the Blazers will win game 3. So if that happens, game 5 for the Golden State Warriors, you can use our code COWBELL on SeatGeek.com and get $20 off. Also, if you're Blazers fans watching this, you can use our code COWBELL on SeatGeek.com and get $20 off your playoff tickets. Pretty good deal there. Make sure to like this video or dislike it, whatever the case may be. It really helps us out a lot. I appreciate you guys so much for the continual support. We've been posting every single day. If it's a live video, if it's a pre-recorded video, it's been a pretty good week of content. If you guys do follow us here on the Basketball Zone official YouTube channel. Aminu, 20 minutes today, only 9 points. He needs to be better. Harkless, 23 minutes, 12 points. That's a pretty solid game from him, 4-7 from the field. And this Canner again going through his religious fasting, which is very difficult on the body, especially for an NBA player. So shout out to him, the sacrifices that he's making. Damian Lillard again, 43 minutes, 23 points, 6 of 16. Had an okay game. In terms of overall in that first half, I thought he was really good. Kind of struggled, but the guy who really struggled in the second half was CJ McCollum. 9 to 23 from the field, 37 from 3-point line, 22 points. Just he had 3 really good shots. I think it was 2 threes and 1 mid-range shot. He missed them all down the stretch of that fourth quarter. If he hits one of those shots, they win the game. Plain and simple. He didn't. It's a make or miss league, guys. It's really what it boils down to. and the experience of the Golden State Warriors really helped Andre Iguodala to have a guy the luxury of an Andre Iguodala guarding Damian Lillard down the stretch. Just it's insane. Like, this guy is, some say, a future Hall of Famer. I still have my doubts, but he's one of the smartest players to ever live. Andre Iguodala is so brilliant. He's such a brilliant NBA mind, and when you couple that with that type of NBA athleticism, I know he's not as athletic as he used to be. The guy is like 35 or older, I believe. So, but he still has those legs. A lot like Vince Carter, who's 41, 42. They can still dunk, but it's selective, because if they go and play the way they used to, their career's going to get cut short. Obviously, both guys are a little bit different in terms of age. There's a big gap between them, about 5-6 years, but still, you get what I'm saying, where you have to be selective on how you use your athleticism. In the playoffs, Andre has been really good against the Houston Rockets. He was really good, and in this series, he's been really good. The Rockets should just rebuild like the Celtics. But yeah, man, just overall, I thought this was a really good game. The championship experience from the Golden State Warriors prevailed. Draymond Green just was really good. 33 minutes, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, almost a triple double. That's how you get it done. Steph Curry, 37 points. Klay Thompson, 24 points. Like, if you see Andre's stats, you're like, oh, 4 points in 31 minutes. But it's the little things, the defense, the rebounding, the angles that he takes, the screens that he sets. He just opens up so many things for that team. He had, I think, 2 offensive rebounds, but those were keys because those led to buckets. So those are just the little things that people who understand this game notice from really good basketball players. And then Looney, 29 minutes, 14 points, 7 rebounds. That's a guy who I would look at from a backup perspective, a guy who's super smart. He gets offensive rebounds, second chance buckets. He plays his role. Those are guys who you want, a more athletic Costa Kufis per se. So keep your eye out on Looney. There are a couple role players in this series where if you're the Kings and I'm looking at them like, okay, this guy fits, this guy fits. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this post-game reaction. Golden State Warriors, Portland Trailblazers, 114-111. I appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys on the next one.